Alright guys, so I'm here with Jamie, one of my good mates. He has done a few bodybuilding shows in the past, and basically just going to talk about his experiences with his prep. Because it's my first show, it's good to have someone like himself to kind of give me advice and know what to expect. Jamie, for your first comp, like what made you do it? Like what made you want to compete?
Oh, bro, it's always been a passion for me. Like just growing up. Originally, like I didn't really think that I had what it takes.
Yeah.
But then, like, what actually opened my eyes is getting a coach.
Yeah.
Also, rocking up into a bodybuilding gym as well. That made a big difference as well. Just seeing all the competitors show up.
Yeah.
And then just growing up watching old school bodybuilders, Arnold especially, old Olympia as well, all those big boys, Phil Heath, Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Like obviously the goal is to get that big, but
Yeah.
it's depends. If you're built for it, then you can definitely achieve that. But for me personally, like now that I'm getting deeper and deeper and deeper into the sport, like I'm realizing how much more passionate I'm about it. And now it's like I just want to turn pro and compete. And hopefully that's the goal. Just want to hop on stage internationally. Yeah.
And I'm kind of the same, man. Like watching this guy, like, because we started off together like years ago, like probably like
2018 maybe, 2019, 6-7 years from now.
Yeah, so when I met Jamie, we kind of like we didn't really think about competing or anything. Like we were just training for the fun of it, Like we'd be going to the gym, doing stuff like just benching, deadlifting, throwing around, heavy ass weight.
Yeah.
And then eventually, Jamie acquired a coach, which is Kevin, which is my coach now as well. And then I felt like, that was the game changer, Like,
for sure, bro.
Like,
for sure.
He competed in his first show. He did very well. And, man. And then me seeing that, I'm like, damn, maybe I have a shot at this, So
for sure, bro.
That's where I am now. I'm currently about to hit 7 weeks out. So, like, for your first show, I know you did good in both of them. Like, did you have any expectations going in? Like,
honestly, first show, I wasn't really expecting much, but I feel like I did place a lot of pressure on myself, just because I wanted to be the best. I wanted to win, obviously, and prior to that, it was like a lot of built-up anticipation. It's like so similar for you, you're building up over these past couple of years, and you've known that you've wanted to hop on stage and do juniors since 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
So it is a lot of built-up pressure and emotions. But it was definitely it was such a foreign experience, bro. Not only for myself, but for my family, for my partners as well.
Yeah.
And definitely moving into the second show with that experience, it was so much more easier. Yeah, definitely, 100%. A lot easier. Like once you get through it, you become more familiar with being in that zone of discomfort. It does become a lot easier, and it doesn't get easier. You just get better at managing it. That's all it is.
What did you find yourself struggling with the most? Like, we'll talk about your first show because it is going to be my first show.
Yeah.
Like, when you were like in my position, like 7 weeks out, what was your struggles? Like, was it the food, the hunger?
So for me, for my first show, I was pretty lean pretty early, I would say. Like I got super lean super early, and that caused a lot of things. Obviously hunger is going to be the main one. Energy availability is like super low, so you don't have energy to do even functioning day-to-day tasks become difficult. But the main one was socializing, bro. Socializing. I know a lot of people they strive, when in that isolation. But for me, prior to that, I used to see my mates a lot. Used to go out a lot, just go out, see the boys and stuff. Even with family too, go out with family. But when things got scarce, when food got scarce, and resources were super limited, the main thing that I could only focus on really was the training, the steps. Didn't do much cardio, but even the training and the steps were becoming difficult. And then it just didn't leave much room for leave much energy to go see the boys, to go out to the shops with the missus, stuff like that. And also that's the main thing, just going from isolation, going from being very super sociable to just being super
big
isolated.
switch, yeah.
And that's something that I'm trying to improve. I did improve it like last
Yeah,
prep.
for sure.
Second prep for sure. Like I was still seeing the boys. I was still coming out to train with you and stuff. But yeah, it definitely got a lot better this time around.
Yeah, yeah, sick. Kind of in the same position because, like the last few weeks, all I've been doing is really just training. Getting steps in, posing, and just meal prepping because I feel like by the end of the day, like say like around 4 p.m. I wouldn't really have much energy to even think about doing anything else,
For sure.
Like, because like the past few weeks actually, I've been training like early, getting my steps in early, and then by midday, I'm exhausted, man. I'm gone, Like the last thing I want to think about is, going out or, getting a feed. Obviously, I can't get a feed.
Yep.
But like, all these things that people would do on their normal day-to-day basis, like it's just out the window for me,
For sure, man.
When did you really start feeling like, all right, okay, now I'm in prep? Like,
Definitely for me, and it just depends on the person really. But for me, I truly started suffering when the stubborn areas started diminishing. Like, definitely when my glutes started coming in.
Yeah.
Like if I can like say when I really suffered in terms of like how I was feeling, and base that on how I was looking. Like probably when the glute lines started coming in.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, holy fuck.
How many weeks out you reckon? Like 4?
I'd say 6 weeks,
6 weeks?
8 weeks,
Yeah,
around there.
yeah.
Even like, well, the second show was different because the second show was a quicker prep for me.
Yeah.
I only prepped for 12 weeks, whereas the first show was similar to you. I did like 23 weeks, 25 weeks, and it was, bro, that's 5 months.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's 5
man.
months. It's a long time of your life that you're dedicating just to get lean for 5 minutes on a stage. But the 12 weeks, I felt like I could pull a lot harder.
Yeah.
And like even though it was much more aggressive, I didn't have that fatigue built up. Like after dieting for like over 3 months, bro, you'll definitely feel like even after dieting for 2 months, like you'll feel the fatigue setting quickly.
Yeah.
But the fact that I only prepped for 12 weeks, it made it a lot more easier for me.
A lot more easier,
By far, yeah.
for sure. So like for me, I feel like starting prep early, like end of November. So I'm probably like 10 weeks in, 12 around.
Yeah. So you're definitely feeling it now.
Like now I'm definitely feeling it. But for the first few weeks, the first 8-10 weeks, I didn't really feel much. Like life was still normal. Like obviously I had to make a lot of sacrifices, like me prepping during the holiday seasons, like Christmas, New Year's. There's a lot of family events going on, all the friends, all the boys are going out to eat, celebrating. I just had to, stay home and just like focus on my craft, Did you have like the same experience as well, like
Yeah,
during that
definitely.
holiday? Because you did season A, yeah.
First show was season
Yeah,
8.
yeah.
Yeah, that was over Christmas.
Yeah.
I remember rocking up to the Christmas party, and then like my mum giving me food and stuff. I was like, I can't.
It's very hard.
It's a tough feeling, especially like, if you're coming from an Asian background.
Yeah.
Obviously, culture is very important, and eating mum's cooking is a part of that fucking culture too.
Yeah.
So, but now it's like my parents are pretty knowledgeable about the sport.
Yeah.
Like my parents both watch the show, and they understand what I can do, that I have what it takes.
Yeah.
But they're super familiar on what I need to do to get the job done. So it's as long as set the boundaries, you set the standard, and just realize like prep is temporary. Afterwards you're gonna go out to get a meal. Just keep reminding yourself that what you're doing now is because you want to do it. No one's forcing you to do it. So just do your best, and then sacrifice 3 or 4 months. Afterwards you're gonna be out fucking living your life again. So that's the thing that got me through it.
It's the final question. Like, what would be your best advice or advices for new competitors such as myself?
My biggest advice is that although amongst social media there's going to be so many other athletes posting, everyone's on a different journey, but obviously if your best intent is to win, just focus on yourself. Don't be going on social media, don't be comparing yourself, looking at, this guy looks like he's 4 weeks out, this guy's got like 10 kilos more muscle than me. Don't be looking that too deep into it. Like, at the end of the day, all the training, all the food that you're eating, you're doing that to compete with yourself. You know, you want to improve, you want to be better. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing, but what matters is just show up for yourself, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And don't get over-consumed with what's going on online. But I know for you specifically, you want to win. And you know, everyone wants to win.
Yeah, of course.
I never really understood why people would compete, you know, just for the sake of competing.
It's participation,
Because,
you know.
I guess, you know, it depends, but some people are passionate about it that way. I'm not one to judge, you know, but I just feel like if you're going to compete, you know, give it everything,
Exactly.
do your best to win, you know.
Because you are like sacrificing a lot of family time, you know,
For sure.
a lot of leisure time, you know, time with friends. You know, like prep is not just a month, you know, it's like 3 months, you know.
Definitely.
And you got to make a lot of sacrifices, and if you're going to do that, you might as well go all in and, you know, just go for the win. Otherwise, what's the point?
It is a super selfish sport, but at the same time that, you know, that selfishness can be managed.
Yep.
But if you're going to be selfish about it, you might as well fucking go into win, bro.
Exactly, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, man, that's basically all we have to talk about. We're about to go hit some pool now and hope to get some training footage for you guys. All right,
Sure.
thank you, Jamie, and we'll speak soon.